Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, today I want to talk about these JEO-TEC knives. JEO-TEC is a company located in Spain, so this might pertain a little bit more to the overseas guys, might be more accessible to you. I got these through the mail as a gift from a viewer, so first off, thank you so much. The only thing that the Amazon invoice thing had on there is I hope you enjoy the knives, which I very much did and will continue to enjoy. But there was no name or anything. I mean, I always like thanking people in person. If you're watching the video and you know you sent it, thank you. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. I get exposed to a lot of different cutlery just from people sending them and saying, hey, what do you think? So that's what this video is, basically telling you what I think of it. I appreciate the gift, and this is my response to it. JEO-TEC is a company I never heard of before. There's still hundreds, if not maybe even thousands of knife companies I never even heard of before, all across the world. Obviously, I live in the US. I'm exposed to mostly knives that are popular here. These aren't incredibly popular here. Maybe it's a newer company. I don't really know. Speaking of JEO-TEC, though, let me show you. Here's the box that both of these came in. They look like wooden crates. But there is a contact paper in here. If you want to get more information, certainly check out their social media. There's their Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram, and their website. All right, JEO-TEC. Very cool. Nice. So that's that. So if you are interested and want to see what else they have, you can check it out. But I looked these up on Amazon, and they sell for about 116 bucks a piece. So within reach for a lot of people. It's not, I don't think anything over $100 is considered a cheap knife. But I think for about 100 bucks or so, it's in the realm of reachable affordability for a lot of people out there who are looking for higher quality fixed blade. So there's two different models here. This one I used the most so far. I didn't really use this one that much. The one on the bottom here is kind of a kit, you can see. This one's called the Nº7. All right, this has a beautiful leather sheath, very, very nice sheath. Comes with a little whetstone here. Pop that very strong button snap on the front there. See, JEO-TEC, this is a 700 grit stone. It says use water, no oil. That's a nice little touch. A little sharpening stone, as well as it came with the ferro rod and striker. All right, so again, nice little touch for all the bushcrafty guys out there who are gonna go out in the woods and start their camping stuff and start their fires. It's nice to have a whole little compact kit. So my first impressions of this was the sheath was awesome, and then after I used it, I concluded that the sheath is still awesome. This particular knife, I like not only the design, but I also like the feel of it a little bit more. Again, this one's the Nº7, as you can see on the blade there. And of course, these do sport the N690C, being that they are located in Europe. It's an extremely popular steel. All right, this has basically a polished micarta handle scales with red liners, and there's also grooves cut into this. Very, very comfortable. Super slick and smooth, well finished. All right, it's not really a rounded spine, but there is somewhat of an angle here. Okay, the grind is not completely flat. Our edges aren't super sharp either as far as striking. That's why there's a little striker there, which I kind of like. I like a smoother spine. I mean, obviously some people out there, it's totally hit and miss on different knives, but they have to have that 90 degree for striking the ferro rods, and they get very, very anal about stuff like that. So if that's something you have to have on your survival knife, this one's not for you. But I happen to like that it's a little bit rounded off. There is a finger choil up here, as well as a little notch in the back, so holding it, a little pinch grip like this is extremely comfortable, so you get more control on that. Very simple blade design. What I do like too is that there's a slot cut out in the guard, as well as you can see a nice lanyard hole here. And what that allows you to do, if you wanted to, is to do a full brace with some paracord. So you can tie some paracord from here to here and have your hand completely, on that knife. Now there's two different trains of thought with that. Number one is you don't really want to attach your hand to your knife in case you drop it or something happens. You want to be able to let go of it. But some people who use big lanyards and wrap it around the wrist and stuff, they have a whole different, thought pattern on that. And they say, no, I just don't want to lose my grip. So that will certainly facilitate grip. All right, but you could do that. In fact, if you did something braided, like a cobra stitch or king cobra, you can actually make somewhat of a finger guard here. So if you're hacking at brush or whatever, it might protect your knuckles or fingers slightly, from abrasion or things like that. Just interesting. It's not taking away from anything. It's just a nice feature that's added onto there. All right, but yeah, very well done. Nice full flat ground blade. And again, that Bowler N690 is nice and sharp. All right, stropped this up a couple times after usage, and it's still as sharp as when I got it. actually only leave this out so you can see compared to this one. Now, this one's totally different in that first off we have a nylon sheath here with a pouch on the front. Nothing came in it. You can put anything you want in here. It's just a pouch. You can put your fire starting kit in there. You could put a beefy folder in there, medical kit, whatever. It's just a pouch attached to it. All right. There's always a nice little feature, but if you don't like it, you cannot remove it. Okay, it's part of it. But still, as far as nylon sheaths go, it's a nice nylon sheath. We do have a button snap here, which I definitely prefer over any kind of Velcro. All right, and this one is the number 15. You can see compared to each other. It's similar, but it's not exactly the same. Slightly different design. You can see this one has a green micarta. It's not super polished either. There's somewhat of a little bit of a texture there. It still has the red liners, which is nice. Still has, a cutout. It's not a slash, or oval. In this one's just a circle. But again, for the same idea that you can wrap that around to the lanyard hole there. All right, there is jimping in this finger choil, which is actually very purposeful. All right, and just very slightly different blade shape on there. So there you go. There's yet another option, more specifically for the overseas viewers. People over in Europe might have more accessibility to this. I'd love to hear the comments from my European viewers. Have you heard of this brand? Being in the States, this is totally new to me. I don't see JEO-TEC listed as a brand name on any of the dealer sites that I use all the time. So I don't even know if they're available through dealers here or if it's only Amazon or maybe places like eBay, or similar. But I really like it. Specifically, the Nº7 I have some use on, which I really like a lot. But the Nº15, it's an extremely similar design. I can assume that it would work, just as well. It's just I think I like the grooves in the handle on the Nº7. Plus the sheath system. Even though this one's pretty cool, this one's awesome. Very, very nice, high quality leather sheath. And the little bonus, ferro rod and stone is a nice touch. But yeah, for 120 bucks, I think it's well within the realm for a lot of people. But I'm more interested in the European viewers commenting on this video. Let me know if this is like, oh yeah, we totally have JEO-TEC. I see them all the time, because like I said, it's new to me. So I don't know where these are really being distributed other than Europe. But yeah, so let me know, number one, have you heard of JEO-TEC? Number two, if you have one, what model do you have and what do you think of it? They do have, I think their cheapest model is like 60 bucks or so. I want to say they have a neck knife too, just doing quick research on it. Which of course, if it's a neck knife available, eventually I'll try that. Gotta have my neck knives. But yeah, as far as I would consider these a medium fixed blade, it's a very nice quality knife for the $100 to $120 range. So that's it. Let me know your comments down below. But I thank you very much for watching. And thank you again to the viewer who sent this to me. It was extremely generous of you and very much appreciated. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.